You're listening to a Podfix Network podcast. When Sonic goes really fast, what sound do you think his feet make? Do they make a Flintstonian kind of or is it like
You've never seen the Flintstones, have you, Matt?
I can't. It's impossible.
No, unless you have a fucking xylophone, you can't make the...
What are you fucking... You just sounded like a British mumble rapper.
London.
Yeah, London.
Maybe they got the style from the Flintstones.
Hello and welcome to Little Bits and Pieces with Walrus. My name is Matt.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Jeffrey.
And as I said, we are Walrus. And how's everybody doing? And I'm asking the audience, not you guys.
Right.
So just
the audience can't answer. So
no, they can answer. I
Oh,
just can't hear them.
We're getting
they'll look like
messages.
crazy. They'll look like crazy people.
Patreon subscribers are leaving messages in the chat box.
Are we like Dora now, where it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you think the fox is?
Yeah. What do you think about yes and?
Whoa.
That's right.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Think again.
You stupid idiot. I would love to see a Dora the Explorer where Dora thinks that everything everybody says is wrong.
Well, I can't wait for the reboot. I can't. There has to be a gritty reboot at some time of Dora. Eventually.
Which way should I go?
Straight to hell.
Straight. No, wrong. Just by the end of it, it's like, no. All right, guys. No. I'm just going to stop asking. I'm going to stop asking. These are dumb answers. It's like a bunch of children watching this show. Dora the Explorer was never meant to be a children's show.
It's supposed to be an adventure serial. Yeah,
Yeah, she's
seeking
actually
advice.
lost. Yeah. She's very lost.
Well, when you trust kids like that, I mean, it's hard to get your life back on track.
Ooh,
I'm in an Aztec temple. Why was I listening to these kids?
What is she?
I think
What
she
if-
goes to an Aztec temple.
What if
doesn't she?
Dora took place on the Lost Island? What if that's the crossover?
Ooh.
If she's
JJ Abrams, his whole what's his philosophy
or
of
the mystery
of
box thing?
the box,
yeah.
the box. It's like you don't show what's in the box, and you just let them know there is a box, and then they won't stop watching. And it's like
That's an
fuck you,
interesting JJ Abrams impression.
I don't know what I don't know what that was.
It's me, JJ Abrams,
Abrams.
and I'm here to talk about the smoke monster. He's pretty crazy. He's my friend. I met him 20 years ago. We met at a barbecue. My neighbors just bought a brownstone and moved in, and so he had a barbecue, and it was fantastic. I'm JJ Abrams. Yes.
We're very honored to have you on the podcast.
Yes, I'm very excited to be talking today about improv. I just started performing improv. I started taking lessons at my local community theater about 2 weeks ago. So
Great. Well, we're excited to talk all about Lost.
I'm
you.
really kind of past that now. I'm mostly doing improv for the past 2 weeks. I've been
So
very
what-
into that.
Yeah.
What was the
past then-
smoke monster? What did it mean?
Yeah, so one of the things that I'm really passionate about is yes and so and I don't know. I guess now that I've done improv, I think the smoke monster was my way of dealing with the game of the scene. I think the smoke monster was the game of my scene.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy.
No, I hate JJ Abrams.
Yeah. Anyway.
What a piece of shit.
well,
Damon
thanks for-
Lindelof did all the work on Lost, didn't he? I know it. I know it.
Oh, Christian, no, don't
You
don't
sick
do
son
this.
of a bitch.
No,
You son
no.
of a bitch.
Don't
You
hit
son of-
him.
You son of a bitch. How could you do this to Ray? How could you fucking ruin Ray? You fucking ruin.
Well, JJ, I have to ask, how could you do this?
I'm new to improv. I don't understand the scenes. I'm very lost. I'm lost, which of course is the name of my hit series.
Oh,
So
just bringing it back around. It was Jeff, then it was JJ, and now it's Jeff again, being lost in a scene.
Wait,
Golly.
what if Jeff is JJ Abrams?
Wait, is that a mystery box?
hey guys, was that JJ in the hallway that I just passed?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's say sure. Yeah, he had a lot of
Let's
things
say
to
sure.
say.
The other name, the original name for this improv podcast.
For the whole group, even. Hi, we're Let's Say Sure.
Sure.
But today, we wanted to ask about pre-show rituals. Things you might do before a show. Stretch, do a game. I don't care. Eat, don't eat, drink. Maybe you sit for a second.
I do want to say the thing. I don't want to be hungry during a show, but I also don't want to be too full. So I like to eat like an hour to 2 hours before a show, but not too close to the show, because then, like I said, I'll feel it in me. It's like, so the perfect meal to get for improv is always a tricky thing. It's like, do you want to eat a full meal? Do you want to eat a snack? Important to be hydrated, though. You gotta hydrate. You gotta drink some water. So you gotta, I drink a lot of water before a show. I know a lot of people. So here's the thing where I might be unpopular here. I know a lot of people, they like to go into shows, like with a lot of drinks in them. They like to do a lot of the, get like an alcoholic beverage. I don't do that shit. I'm all about the hydration. You gotta hydrate that brain to do your best stuff for a show. So it's always tricky, but yeah.
Well, we do always bring a banana on stage with us. People think it's a bit, but it's just in case your potassium levels go down a little bit.
You got to keep the potassium up.
Yeah. We always want that little snack there, some orange slices or something off to the side, a packet of blueberries.
I will say, I love when I go to festivals and they have like a green room full of snacks. I'm a big grazer, and I fucking love the snack table.
Basically serve charcuterie boards in these green rooms without the boards. Jeff, how do you feel about charcuterie boards?
I don't know. Shark Week's great, Matt.
Are you going for like a cool thing now? You're doing this leaning
what is
back.
this?
Yeah, I feel like you like wiped your nose with your thumb.
Look, Shark Week's cool. I don't know, whatever. You guys play Tech Deck or?
What's going on with you, Jeff? You've changed so much since we started the show. You were such a cool guy before, and now you're just like too cool.
You were JJ Abrams. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got some new friends now, and I don't want to ruin it with them, And if they catch me hanging out with you, do you guys you don't do Tech Decks at all?
No, I don't.
Can't tell you what that is.
Okay.
Is that the finger skateboard?
Yeah, it's the finger skateboard. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Well, I can't tell you what that is then. No.
I own like a really big Tech Deck.
Yeah, it's big. You can bring it to skate parks, do some ollies, do some. Yeah, I think from way back in the day, back in college, we were always like, don't ever drink before a show. Don't do anything. Don't do anything before a show. Don't which was good.
You weren't supposed to have sex 5 days before a show because of the testosterone levels.
Yes.
You couldn't lose testosterone.
And if you were a woman, we just couldn't risk you being pregnant for the show itself,
Yeah, those first 5 days really impact your comedy level.
Well, look, we were in college. We didn't know the whole reproductive system in women.
It wasn't until senior year when they give you the diploma, they give you a little explanation,
And
they
then the
send you out.
headmaster leans in and tells you everything that you need to know.
And you blush on stage, and it's
and
weird.
you put your hand over your mouth and you go,
And then you move on, and the next one comes up. It's the same
and then
thing.
you have your diploma and your degree, and it's amazing.
At least that's what happened at Eckerd. I don't know. I take that
that's
to be
our
the norm.
experience.
I
That's
take
our
that to be the
experience.
norm.
Yeah, but when I started doing improv with the Third Thought, and it was at a bar and it was in the corner of a room, it was really fun to get a pitcher beforehand and split it with everybody, and just everybody has a beer or whatever, and we go and have a blah blah blah, and have a blah blah blah, a beer otherwise.
Oh.
Or as I call them, blah blah blahs, because it's like blah blah blah. That made no sense. But I got into that habit so much, and then it was just like, what a great way to loosen up for me.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I don't need a beer to start or anything. Some people do because they have such bad anxiety or something. But
Right.
but I also don't really like eating before a show at all. I don't like it.
Interesting.
I like to be unhindered in my. The problem is I eat a lot when I eat.
Right.
That's a me thing, you guys.
See, and I get that. Like, I also don't want to be encumbered, but I think like being hungry though, like actively hungry is so like, so you got to time it right. You got to time it so that you get hungry the second the show is over. The second the show is over, you should have a ravenous hunger in you that can only be sated by after show dinner.
Thank you. I've been Christian. Good night. Where's the food?
Yeah, it's a quote. That's basically a quote.
But I usually I used to really enjoy warming up with the team or whatever, doing like dumb little games to just
For a
get us
second there,
energized.
I thought you were going to say Tijuana Flats, which of course is our sponsor for today's episode. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Tijuana Flats and thank you for all the money you've been giving us over the years. Anyway, Matt,
Do you want to
continue.
read the slogan?
Tijuana Flats, where tacos are served hot every day. Please come on down. It's the only way. Improv, improv, improv. Yay.
Use promo code Walrus for half off tortilla shells. Half off.
Just
and
the shells.
only
Just
if
the
you
shells.
get just a shell. Yeah.
But you can bring your own toppings. They do have that now where you can bring your own, fillings, I guess. You can bring your own fillings in now. So
BYTOF. Bring your own toppings or fillings.
it's a really great place. It's funny because my morning ritual, of course, or my improv ritual.
I don't know. What's your morning ritual?
Well, it
Every
happens
morning.
to be the same thing. Is every morning I will go to Tijuana Flats and have a chimichanga with a tall glass of Dr. Pepper, and I do that every morning and before every show. And it's pretty much the only way I can get through the day because Tijuana Flats really is the best way to start the day, and they do a lot for the community as well. So
I just looked it up. Tijuana Flats doesn't open till 11, so just
my mornings start late.
okay.
And I am looking it up right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Is Dr. Pepper Coke or Pepsi?
I think Pepsi.
I agree with that. They serve Coke.
Oh.
I bring my own Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
BYODP.
Yeah. BYOTOFDP.
I love Tijuana Flats because if you pay the front door service charge, the rest is kind of up to you. So,
But I feel like I've gotten a Dr. Pepper at a Tijuana Flats before.
They have
I?
root beer. They have root beer.
They do. Maybe that's what I've gotten. I'm usually either a Dr. Pepper or a root beer guy. If I'm gonna get soda.
Coke or Pepsi? No. Nope. Dr. Pepper sued Coca-Cola.
Is Dr. Pepper like an independent player, or it can be like anybody?
yeah, I think it is, and they team up with Pepsi. I think it's an
Right.
independent.
In
though.
1972, Dr. Pepper sued the Coca-Cola Company for trademark infringement based on the soft drink marketed by Coca-Cola called Peppo.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's similar though. One doesn't have education.
And it's funny because so I have several cans of Peppo because my uncle used to work for Coca-Cola in Atlanta at that time, and he got all of the reserve copies, I guess. I don't know what you call them. And so
I just can't tell if what you're saying is an actual thing.
Does it taste like Dr. Pepper? I'm just gonna go forward assuming that he's telling the truth.
No,
Yeah.
it tastes well now. It tastes like metal mostly. Has a very metallic taste.
Is he telling the truth? I just cannot tell.
I don't think so, but I'm gonna act like he is.
I agree. Very good, Jeff. Good story. What do you do pre-show?
I
know
to.
we
What?
meander like crazy people backstage. I just realized.
Oh
Our
yeah,
last
we
show
play with
were-
the props. We break things. We make jokes about ruining other people's sets, which is unfortunate.
When me and Jeff did a show, we just talked about Star Wars for like a solid 30 minutes before the show.
He
Not-
called
not
called
very-
Walrus. He's like Walrus, and you guys are just like, no. Luke was Obi-Wan's, and he's like, excuse me, Walrus. You're like,
I come
oh,
out,
shit.
I'm all mad, flustered.
You're like, what's everybody's favorite memory of Star Wars, and why is it the Tauntaun in Empire Strikes Back?
Tauntaun.
And you're like, bullshit. It just continues.
It's funny you weren't at the show, but you basically got the spirit.
Sure.
No, my ritual used to be I would listen to Jay-Z. I'd get dressed for the show. I'd put on Jay-Z and get really pumped up. Now, billionaires are kind of thumbs down, so Jay-Z doesn't really do it for me as much. So now what I do is I get in a car and I drive for 3 hours out to St. Petersburg. And then I run over to the theater, and then I feel awful, and then I do a show. That's about my ritual in a gist.
That's funny because ours kind of consists of that in a little bit of a different way.
I do
the other
often listen to hip hop though before I do a show. I do and like the
It gets you pumped up.
Yeah, sometimes if I have a moment to myself, I will go off and just put on some earbuds and just bump some music real quick and then kind
A
of
lot of Common. There's a lot of
Yeah.
Common.
Common
get-
hip hop.
No, Common the rapper gets you mellowed, gets you focused.
I've never heard Common the rapper.
Russell Simmons?
I know Common the actor.
Completely different guy.
Yeah. When he puts on glasses when he acts. They're not the same people though. What was I gonna say? Oh shit. I lost my train of
Well, let's get you another
Thought.
ticket, buddy.
maybe it was
Choo-choo.
what do you is there something that you listen to? Obviously you just said rap or whatever. What's a good hype up song to come out to for you?
Star Wars theme. And have it cut like right before not the Star Wars theme. No. Yeah. No, the when they receive the medal, so it's like it has that build up where it's like because they do the little- Yeah. And then you cut it right before it starts.
Right,
Or-
before that part, yeah.
Or you do the credits one and right when it's like "Ba-da, ba-da, 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 ba-da," and then you cut it right there. That's the best walk-on song.
Huh.
Yeah, why? What did you think? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something?
White Christmas, baby.
That's actually not bad. We should come out to White Christmas on Friday.
I'm gonna try to backstab you guys with something. I'll think of something.
You know, that would be pretty great. He did ask me what we wanted to come out with, and I was just sending him 2 songs. But it'd be great if we gave him songs and then came out and we're like, "What is this? Who's playing this? Why? We didn't ask for this." And he'd be like, "Yes, you did."
Oh, we should each ask. What we should do is we should each ask for a different song and not tell the others which the song is going to be, and let them pick which one.
Or even weirder bit is all ask for the very same awful, terrible song that would be terrible, and be like, "Hey, I don't know if anybody's told you yet, but I was thinking of coming out to White Christmas by Bing Crosby, and it's
Hey,
like,
hey,
I'm
d-
not
hey,
playing
don't,
that.
hey, don't tell Matt and Jeff, but like I think it'd be really funny. Could you play White Christmas by Bing Crosby? That'd be pretty funny.
Hey, Alex, this is gonna be kind of a big request. So this is gonna be really weird, and I don't want Matt or Christian to know. But like, what do you think about like White Christmas, like Bing Crosby's White Christmas?
Hey, Alex. God, I hate those guys on my team. I really want to fuck with them and play White Christmas by Bing Crosby. And I'm just imagining every time being like, they already asked me to do that. I just love the idea of being like, those assholes.
Hey, Alex, I want to make sure that they have a bad set tonight, and I'm doing pretty much everything in my power. I know I'm sorry that's going to mess with your theater and your whole show and all that, but like this is really important to me. Could you do White Christmas by Bing Crosby?
Hey, Alex, I really love the song White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Oh, I fucking love that song. Could you please play it? Oh, also fuck
Hey.
Matt and Jeff, by the way.
Hey, Alex, play Bing Crosby's White Christmas. Nothing else. See ya.
Hey,
oh,
Alex.
Actually, I hate those two guys. Bye.
Hey, Alex, play White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Playing White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Yeah. Oh, this went so off the rails.
Yeah,
this
that's
has
my
been an episode
pre-ritual.
of Little Bits and Pieces.
Brought to you by Tijuana Flats. Thank you, Tijuana Flats.
Taco Tuesdays. Boy, am I in a Tuesdays.
Yeah. I think they're providing catering now for the warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Again, so the Biden administration did reach out and said we can't legally, again, just we have to refer to it as a mass grave.
No, sorry.
But they are
sorry.
providing catering. They are providing catering at the mass
It's
grave.
going
That is
in.
correct.
It's going in right now. The catering is just kind of
being
spoiling the smell of the mass grave site, quote unquote, warehouse is formidable. And we're doing our best to just move on.
All of us are trying our best to move on. Some people are involved in some really bad litigation right now. I didn't really want to end the episode talking about this, but it has been eating at me, Matt. And
Sure.
you and Bruce kind of need to maybe pull back a little bit because I know that you're trying to. It's for insurance or whatever Bruce got in your head with, but you need to cut ties with him. And so
No, it's just he said, "We sue you, you sue us." Christian sues both of us.
that doesn't sound crazy to you. That
Well,
doesn't
no,
sound.
you can't cut ties. We have HJB on retainer. You can't do that.
Yeah, Bruce
If you get rid of one of them, we have to get rid of all of them, and that just can't happen because those fees they can't get returned to us. That's spent money. That's just spent money. We're not getting that back.
I'll admit, Bruce is not the best guy. I don't think he's a good guy, but I don't want to lose Alistair Black. That guy is great for the business.
Are
Yeah.
you still meeting with Bruce at Tijuana Flats tomorrow morning?
Am I?
Yes.
Well, yeah, you have an open invitation. You and I forget his name all the time.
Oh,
So do you.
Jones?
Yeah, Jones.
Pachi?
Yeah,
Pachi Jones. Yeah.
Pachi Jones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're just gonna get a big bowl of chips and their oniony, vinegary salsa, and we're just gonna sit down and hash this out. Christian, you're welcome too.
No, thanks.
I'll bring some Peppo if you guys are
They don't
interested.
open till 11 though, so that is important to know.
Ooh, might have to move it to Taco Bell. Offer still stands.
I'll message you.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
All right.
See you
Wait,
next
what?
time.
All right. See you in hell.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Hi, I'm Christian Torres from Walrus. If you're interested in supporting this show, the best thing that you can do is rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure to check out walrus.com, that's WALLARES, for a full list of our socials, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay tuned for news about any live shows that we may have, and new episodes of Little Bits and Pieces come out every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts. The show you've just listened to is part of the Podfix Network. To listen to other shows in the network, head over to podfixnetwork.com, follow on Twitter @Podfix, and join the Podfix Nation at facebook.com/Podfix.